We ready, judges? Ready, timer? You're on.
We are
X Gear by X Gear.
I'm Matt Mosley.
And I'm Meet Mehta.
I'm Ashura Gu.
I'm Beam Siverly.
And I'm Betsy Kim.
Now imagine Tom Asta, a skateboarder at the top of his career, participating in the 2017 X Games. He takes his place at the top of the ramp and he slipped out. I don't know about that, but he gets up and he's fine. How could it be? It must be because he's wearing the best upper body gear, X Gear. What is X Gear? X Gear is a protective upper body wear that promotes proper posture and promotes proper falling techniques, as well as preventing injury from impact. It's composed of a strong but lightweight graphene outside and rubber neoprene inside layer to add flexibility. And now we're gonna see what more X Gear has to offer with Asha.
So what is the need for X Gear? We all need protection, especially when in the risk of extreme injury, right? So this is where X Gear comes in. The main problem that most athletes face is injury. The main cause of injury is lack of gear or improper use of gear. And this is because the majority of sports equipment is ill-fitted. X Gear ensures protection while making sure that it properly fits the consumer. Along with this, X Gear makes sure to maintain the user's posture and increases running capability. Approximately 70% of all runners suffer from abdominal pain while running, which is due to improper running posture. What X Gear does is provide support by improving the user's running posture. Now, who will our customers be? Our targeted customer segment includes extreme sports players, contact sport athletes, and runners. To give you a picture, let me start by saying that approximately 125 million people are active at least 3 times a week. Out of this number, around 30 million take part in extreme sports such as skateboarding, snowboarding, and BMX. What our product does is it's adaptable so that consumers are able to use any part of the gear to fit their upper body or shoulder so they can change it according to their need. Now to Matt to talk about promotion.
Okay, so how are we going to promote our product? How are customers going to be able to see how we're unique compared to our competitors? So, for example, we created an app for your phone that allows you to put in your custom body measurements, and in return, you get your own custom gear of X Gear. Also, we've decided to use endorsements, celebrity endorsements. So, for example, we decided to collaborate with Tony Hawk, and he's going to try to promote our product by promoting it on social media websites and by promoting it at the X Games competitions, where a lot of our customers will attend. And this is an example of social media. We created a Twitter account that we're going to let our customers be able to connect with us in a different way, and they get to learn about the latest news of X Gear. And this is an example of an advertisement that we created.
What do you think your life would be like without X Gear?
Oh, I'd be dead for sure.
Okay, so what is our market size going to look like? So looking at the broader picture, our product will fall under the sporting goods market, which that size is around $64 billion. And to be more in detail, it falls under the athletics apparel market, which is almost cut in half by 33 billion. To be more specific, and most importantly, our product lies under the protective gear market. That size is around $4 billion, which is really good because that shows that a lot of customers, a lot of our future customers have put a lot of money into this market. Also, how are we going to be able to reach our customers? before we sent our product to our distributors, we decided to collaborate with the U of H football team. And they've tested our product during their football practices, and we've gotten really good feedback and results of XGear. So we decided to talk to our distributors, which are the sporting goods retailers, and that includes Dick's Sporting Goods, Sports Authority, and Academy. And there's around 650 different locations around the U.S. Also, a different way for us to connect to our customers and to reach our customers is by creating our online store, which it lets our customers have easier and quicker access to XGear. So now I'm going to pass it off to Betsy for the competition.
So an important question that many of you may have on your minds is, aren't there already sporting good companies that produce upper body gear? How are you going to distinguish yourself from your competition? The answer is this. XGear has 3 different qualities that other companies lack. First, it improves the posture of its users. Second, it has optional features such as shoulder pads or a water bottle carrying compartment. And third, it can be customizable. Though POC, Crash Pads, and Carbon Tech are all very established sporting gear companies, they lack these qualities. Now that it is obvious that XGear excels in areas where other companies do not, we can focus in on its features and benefits. The first 2 features go hand in hand. XGear is impact absorbing, but it is also lightweight, because we want our customers to be safe, of course, but also comfortable enough to wear for long periods of time. The third feature is that XGear has a lab-tested lifespan of 10 years. We recognize that though XGear is not the most expensive, it's also not the cheapest, so we want our users to be able to use equipment for as long as possible. The fourth and perhaps most unique feature of XGear is that it is customizable. Why is this important? Because we want customers of all sizes, shapes, and genders to be able to participate in sports. Women comprise 51% of extreme roller skaters, and yet sporting good companies continue to make equipment that fits only the male form. By contrast, at XGear, we are all inclusive. Now I'll be passing it off to Meet for the financials.
So how do we make profit from XGear? Well, let me tell you that our standard unit price is $202.50, which we calculate from using a gross margin of 35% and our cost of goods sold at $150. However, that price may vary because of the fact that our customers can buy XGear depending on the design they want, the way they want it, depending on their body type. So let's look at our revenue streams. 30% of our revenue generated will be coming through Amazon. 50% of our revenue generated will be coming through retail stores, as mentioned, Dick's Sporting Goods, Academy, etc. And the remaining 20% of our revenue will come through our online store. Initially, 20% may seem like a small percentage. Over time, 20% will increase to 40% and to 50% because of the fact that customers can design the product they wanted, the color they want for their body type, using our online store. And we can conclude that our product is priced inelastic because of the fact that all athletic people need some type of protection gear to save their medical costs in the future. So now let's look at our projection growth. In year 1, with the initial inventory of 400 standard units and a gross margin of 35%, which we calculated looking from our competitors, we can conclude that our revenue of $81,000